Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you a quick how to play and full playthrough of Lost Cities Roll and Write. So this is based on the original board game Lost Cities, but it's the Roll and Write version. So basically you have a score pad and there's 6 dice. This would be a 10-sided dice, right? A 10-sided dice.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you've got the 6 different symbols on a D6 to match each symbol on the bottom of your pad, or you can do it, they're color-coded or symbols. So if you're colorblind, you can use the symbols, which are depicted on the bottom, or you can just use the colors on the dice, whichever is easier. Basically, it reminds me of Yahtzee in the sense that you're trying to get lucky and place your numbers in the right place to get the best opportunities for bonuses. So you have to choose, you roll the dice, basically. And the first player chooses 2 of the dice, or they can refuse. If you refuse, you have to mark off one of these to the artifacts to the right. Each time you refuse, you have to mark off a new one. If you get all the way to the top, your score is 0 for that column. If both of us end up refusing, which this did happen for us one game, we both refused so many times we lost the game because we both had, once you refuse all the way to the top, it's 0 for that column. However, if you don't end up doing that, you basically keep refusing the dice you don't want. And you can see the bottom numbers on the score pad are negative. So each of these columns, you have to at least get up to this row before you have a negative or a positive number on your score. So there's a lot of different strategies. One is definitely you want to get either put none or at least 4 numbers in each column, because if you put 3 or less, you're going to be negative. A way to double your score is if you roll a 0 on the dice, and it's your first time playing in a column. So say I rolled this red circle and a 0, and I chose those dice. I could mark an O in the red circle down here on the bottom, and that means that column is doubled. Whatever I get is doubled, but however, remember, negative scores are also doubled. So you want to make sure you get up in this positive territory. Once you put a number in a column, you can no longer utilize the double bonus. So you have to mark that out, and they would just be the standard score. These little arrows, which are right here, those are acceleration boxes. If you put a number there, you can accelerate it by duplicating it on the box on top of it, or you can accelerate to a different column. If you happen to accelerate to a different column and it's on another acceleration box, you can accelerate again. So that's a way to kind of do a basically a chain of numbers with only one dice roll. If you happen to put a number where there's an artifact picture, you get to shade out one of these artifacts on the left. There again, your score here on the right side. However high up you get, that's the score you get for that column. These are bridges, these with 20s. If you are the first person to pass over up into this section, you get that 20 points, and the other players have to mark that off. They don't get the 20-point bonus. Once you finish a column, of course, you're going to get the max of 50 points or 100 if you have that column doubled. If you get another number for that column, you see the little artifact at the very top? That means you can shade another artifact. So that's a way to get another bonus points. If you do happen to shade all the artifacts, not refusing, but shading them, you'll get 100 points. So that's a good way to get points. At the end of the game, you're just going to add up each of your columns, your bonuses, and the player with the highest number wins. And when you're rolling, when I choose, say I'm first player, after I've chose dice, Anthony only gets to choose from the remaining dice. He also picks a color and a number set. He can also refuse. You always have the option to refuse, but there again, remember, you can only refuse so many times. And the rule for these columns, the next number has to be equal to or more. So you want to try to keep low numbers down here if you can, but do remember they can be equal. So say you do get stuck putting 3s and 4s or 5s down here, you're good as long as you kind of keep, maybe you'll keep rolling the same number. So say you got unlucky and you have 4s. If you get lucky and keep rolling 4s, you could literally put 4s all the way up. So it doesn't mean you're like totally messed up for the game. You just have to, it's a lot of luck. Hopefully roll the same number or just one above. Because there were columns where I was, I couldn't refuse anymore, so I had to put higher numbers down here. So, but you can still do it, even if you get the high numbers. So I think, did I miss anything? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty simple game. It's, and it's not, it doesn't take that long either. So who's going first? Me? You. Okay. Okay, so there's 2 blue crosses and a purple star. We've got a 2, a 9, and an 8. So that's a no-brainer. I'm going to take a blue 2.
And no-brainer for me.
And he's going to refuse. So I mark out I cannot double that because I put a number in the column. Hopefully you could see that. It's a blue pen. We didn't really have a better pen to use. And so that column can no longer be doubled.
1.
And Anthony refused.
Purple.
So Anthony took the 1 purple. And I'm going to take the blue 3. And I get to accelerate because it's on an accelerator box. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in the same column and accelerate that 3. So you could see. Okay. I roll.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I rolled a 0. You want to roll as many zeros as you can early on. So all my columns except blue are available to double. So I'm feeling good about the hearts. I'm going to double my hearts. So I'm going to put a 0 in there. And that means from here on out, any score in that column is doubled. Anthony took the yellow 5. Ooh, those are rough numbers. 7s and 8s.
Yeah, I'm out on that one.
So I'm not going to refuse since I already have a 3. So, and I get an artifact. So I'm going to take the blue 7.
I didn't have that luxury.
And I get to, since it's on an artifact, I get to shade in one of those artifacts. Okay. So, I have the orange, blue, or purple 2s and 1s. Those are good rolls. Let's see. He cannot use the purple. Well, he could use the purple too. He could use those. You kind of want to look at your opponent's sheet, not leave them anything that would help them. So I'm going to go for the purple 1. That means I can no longer double that one.
I'm going to do blue 2. Is that your roll?
Yep.
I'm going to take the 3 orange.
Okay. So I can't use the blue 5. I can use the blue 8 because I have a 7 here. But it's an accelerator box, so I'm going to chance it and put my 8 and another 8. So all the boxes from here up need to be 8s or higher, but I think I'm good because it's pretty high up. Oh, and if you roll 0 later, you can use zeros as 10s or zeros. So you can use them as 10s once they're in the columns. But I'm going to double another one, so I'm going to double the yellow. I'm getting pretty lucky.
I'm doing yellow 5.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to take the blue 2.
Okay. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to refuse. I don't want to start my red and green with a 8 or 6, so I'm refusing my first one. Okay. So I'm going to do the purple 4. And I get to accelerate. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that same column and accelerate it.
Taking the green 5.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Green on one? No, I'm taking the blue 5. Taking the blue or the green 3.
Okay. So I'm going to do the red 4. That column is doubled, so I need to kind of focus on making sure I get above the negative territory.
Wow, that's a good rule.
Okay, so I can't use the blue. Ooh, I'm going to use the yellow 1.
I'm going to do blue 5.
Anthony got an artifact.
Let's see. Green 3.
Okay. So I can't use the blue 7 or 6. I can chance it on my reds, or I can refuse. I'm going to chance it on my red and put the red 6. Okay, so blue 9 I can use. Yellow, there's a yellow, blue 5, and a 4. So I'm going to use the blue 9.
I'm going to use the blue 5. So that gives me. Okay. So 9, 6, and 2. So no, orange. I have to use the 6. So I'm going to use the 6 blue.
Okay. So that leaves me, I can do the orange 2 or the blue 9. And I think I'm going to do the blue 9 because that will accelerate. And I finished my blue column. Too bad it's not doubled, but that will be 50 points. Okay, so I can do, a 0. I'm going to double my orange. Hopefully that works out for me.
And green 3.
Okay. So I have 3 columns that will be doubled. That could work for me or against me.
Okay. Then the yellow 5.
Okay. And I cannot use those blues because they're not a 9 or more, so I'm going to have to refuse. I have no choice but to refuse. Okay, another 0. Wow. I'm scared to double another column.
You can't. You already have all.
I don't have the green at all.
Oh.
I could double the green. I'm going to chance it. Okay.
4.
Getting really lucky.
Then the 4 purple.
Okay.
So 4, 4.
So Anthony was able to accelerate. Did you accelerate twice?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We'll do the 5 purple.
Okay, I'm going to do the red 6. Is that red or is that orange? Oh, no, that's orange. Okay. I'm going to have to do the orange 5. Okay. Another 0. So I could use that as a 10 in my purple to get the artifact. Oh, but I need to make sure he can't use that red to double his. So I'm going to do the red 7. Or do I want the green one? Actually, I'm not going to worry about it. I have so many doubled. I'm going to do the green one. That would be a better choice.
We'll do the red 0.
You're welcome. I should have been more strategic maybe and left him the 1 because he couldn't use it. But I don't know. I'm looking out more for myself. That was a tough choice.
And the green 5.
Okay. So I have an orange and yellow 2 or 7. So I'm going to do the yellow 2. Oh, that was red. I'm doing the red 7 mainly because he can't use those. He has to refuse. And then it got me an artifact.
So I'm doing, let's see, the purple 9.
Okay. So I have oranges, either 2 or 4, which I cannot use, so he got me back. I have to refuse. 6, 7, and 8, all blues. Ugh. I have to refuse.
I'll take the 6. See, we have 6, 5, and 8. Green. Let's see, 5. Yellow. Yeah, I'll do the yellow.
5 yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to do the orange 6.
Wow, all red.
Ooh, 9s and a 0. So 9s and 10s. Wow. Debating. Can I do all 9? What's the odds of getting 9s and 10s?
It's up to you.
Oh, I got the 20 on this, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I need to mark my purple off, but you got the 20 there. I'm going to refuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna refuse. That would be a hard one to do. So I am going to do 1 red.
Okay. I'm going to do the purple 5, so I get to accelerate, and I'm going to accelerate again.
Roll.
I'm going to do the green 3.
Okay. So green or purple. I'll do the green 8.
I got to accelerate. Okay.
Let's see.
So 1, 2, or 10. Yellow and orange.
I'll do 10.
He's doing 10 on his yellow. Okay, and I can use the 2 or the 1 for the yellow or orange, so I have to do the yellow 2. Make it an artifact. Everyone does. Oh, that's 9s and 10s. I'm just going to chance it. I'm going to do the red 9.
Red 9?
Yep.
Doing the red 3.
Okay, roll it.
So let's see, blue and purple. So 7, blue. Oop, yeah, I could do 7, blue.
Okay. And I can do 5 purple. Got lucky. Okay, so purple.
8 or 9.
8s or 9s, green or purple. So obviously I'm going to do the 8 purple.
I'll be doing the 9 purple.
And I get to accelerate.
I'll do green 8.
Okay. I'm going to do the green 6. And I get another artifact. Blues and yellows. 9, 6, and 7. So I'm going to do the yellow 6 to get out of negative territory.
And I got
And
half.
I get to accelerate.
Yeah, I couldn't do play any. Purple and blue. I can't play any.
I can't either. That's why you want to save those refusals. Because you, at the end, oh, what was this one? Was that a 9?
Yeah.
Oh, I can play that.
Actually, no, I don't think so.
Okay. I didn't see it. I don't know if I needed to refuse there. Okay, so 6, 7, or 2. Okay, so I'm going to do the 6 orange. Let me get the artifact.
I'm going to do the 7 red.
Okay.
I'm going to do the 10 red.
I have to refuse. I'm getting close to that.
Turn.
Is that a 5? I think it was. They move so easily. So, green, red, and blue.
I can't
Can't use any of them. Oh. We might lose by game over by refusal. Not lose, but game over by both of us refusing all of them?
I'm using the green 8.
So I can either use, actually, purple or green. Oh, can't use either of those. Okay, so I've refused all mine. I can still play, even though I refused all of them. But if Anthony gets up to that as well, the game is over and we just do our scoring.
See, orange.
Which means I would be in negative territory on this color.
So I
oranges.
I can't use any of them.
Oh, I can't use that. I can't use any of them. But if you've already refused, you just don't do anything.
Oh, sure.
If you've already maxed out your refusals. Oh, let's see. So I could use purple 8, but I'm going to do the yellow 8. Get an artifact.
Game over.
Oh, game is over. We both reached all of our refusal limits. So now we just do our scoring. We don't get... Oh, were you the first one over the threshold on the...
Oh, green, yeah.
No, on the artifacts. I think you were. This one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I got negative 20 because it doubled on the orange.
And
10. And you were scoring off of these on the left and these on the right.
oh, this is 10. Let's look on that one.
Make sure you double the ones that are doubled.
Yeah, I only got one.
One of mine's negative.
15.
Okay.
55.
Let's cross each other out.
That's 0. Okay, so
I did better last game.
140, 190, 145, 60, 170, 120, 250.
You got 250?
Yeah, I think so.
So, is that 50?
Yeah.
What is that?
55.
105, 75. Did you get 260?
That was
we got?
That was 250. I got.
Let's see. It's really late.
140.
Negative 10.
140.
75.
190.
145. 195. Yeah, it is 250. So Anthony got 250 to my 170. Wow. You did awesome.
That's how you play.
Our last game, it was like 195 to, this is about, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah.
Like 20 points apart.
Didn't you win?
Yeah.
So.
I think you had 190.
Yeah.
And I had 195. So it was really close. But it's just a fun game. If you like roll 'em right, if you like Yahtzee, games like that, you would enjoy this game. Because it has a lot of little things that give you little bonuses that you can score more. It is luck, but there's also a lot of strategy because you're trying to not only help yourself, but hurt your opponents at the same time. So, there's a lot to this game. I could see each time we play it, you learn, you kind of figure out different strategies to do it. Because the first game we were really cautious, and that's why we've played several times. That's why we lost really quickly, because we were trying too hard to only put low numbers down here, and we were refusing everything. So we quickly ran out of our refusals near the end. But we will put the product link in the description if you want to check this game out for yourself. If you like this video, please give us a quick like. Just click the little like button. If not already, we would hope you would subscribe to our channel so you can see all of our content. And we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.